Hello, everyone. So today is Tuesday, April 6th, and I would like to go through the trade which I have sent in the morning concerning the AUD USD, which I was waiting for a buy signal, and the buy signal triggered, and it gave us some good profit. So I will go about explaining how I decided to take this trade, why, the reasoning, and that will be from smart money principles and the indicators I use. So hopefully it can be of benefit for you. Okay. So let me start by sharing first the screen and show the setup. Okay. All right. So when I decided to take the trade, as I always I start with the probabilities. I need to know that there's a very good probability for this trade to go to the target. I look for 80%, okay? So as you can see here, the probability for the AUD USD was around 79%, which for me, is fine. 79%, 80% is good enough. And there was a pullback in the morning. As I say always, we go to the 1 hour chart. Now, here, as you can see in the 1 hour chart, there were two scenarios. The first scenario was this one. So as I say every time, regarding the smart money principles, I go from, if I see this bullish candle and then followed by a bearish candle and followed by a bullish, this is what I need to see to start looking for reversal. And this is the area of interest which I look for. So what I do, I take the 50% from the open of the candle to the bottom of it. Now, as you can see here, the candle didn't, it gave us like this, the test the first time, and it tried to reverse. The thing is that the arrow didn't trigger. I mean, when the market went and tested this zone and then it went up, it didn't trigger a buy arrow. So this arrow, this signal, kept us from entering early in the market. So we didn't take the trade at the first test. However, there was a second signal, which was, as you can see, this was the last candle, bearish candle, before the up move started. So this is also important according to smart money principle. We always look for the bearish candle, the last one, at the bottom of the move, and then we take the 50% of it. As you can see, it tested the 50% and couldn't close below it on the 1 hour. And then it started to go up, giving us what we were looking for, which was this candle. So we were able to take this trade from a very good position, and we are still in this trade until it reaches, this is our target. So if you took this trade, you will know that the stop loss is like 10 pips, the bottom of the move before it started, before it gave the signal. And we are already like in a 4-to-1, so 4.6 to 1. So it's like the risk reward is like 4 to 6. But I expect it should go to at least this Bollinger Band, the top. So we will have like 5-to-1. Now I can show you on a real account what happened on my real account. So you can see downloads. Okay. So here was the results of today. I took this trade. All right. So I took this trade here and then I closed it. So it did a good profit for me today, around 30% of the account. I didn't take, like, this is the problem with this account, is 1 to 100 leverage. It's not the leverage that allows me to go full, you know. So this is like this is a limited leverage. This is the problem with this account. It has 1 to 100. If it was 1 to 500, I would be able to take more. But as I say, I mean, on small accounts, I would take like full risk, as I take usually. But on a 500, 400,000 account, or 300,000 account, I don't need to take full risk. It's good enough like this. All right. So this is actually the strategy is still moving. And if you would have followed the what I was saying, that once it closes above the Ishimoku cloud, like here, it closed above, then you can add, also very aggressive. So this would also have given you like extra 17 pips, 21 pips by the time it reaches the target. So this is the strategy. This is how I took the trade today. First, I took the trade based on the I looked at the probability. I liked the probability. Then I went to the 1 hour chart. I determined the smart money principles, like the support zones that it should test. They should be tested. They should be touched. Okay, and then I went for confirmation with the thing. This blue arrow, and then since it happened, then it's a good place to start to take the trades, and that's it really. So I hope you enjoyed the strategy, and I'm happy and I welcome your questions. So let's start with your questions. Okay. Let's start with your questions. So please, you can. Okay. So if anybody has questions, please feel free to ask. Okay. I'm here to answer your questions. You can unmute the microphones, please, and ask whatever questions you want. Anyone has any questions? No questions, guys? Ask. So no questions. Okay, guys. So if there's no questions, then we can just. Okay, Danilo. Any questions? Anybody? How many trades does this generate a day?
Well, he doesn't speak very well English.
No problem, no problem. I will do it in English today. I cannot talk in Italian today, right?
Io ti chiedevo, ecco, questa disponibilità per far sì che io possa verificare quelle frecce, cioè questo è un programma, vorrei testarlo, vorrei provarlo. Dimmi che devo fare. Che devo fare?
Por favor, can we do it in English today, and then maybe in email you can send me in Italian. It's easier for everyone, because I'm recording this for YouTube. Okay, it will be easier for everyone to follow up. Okay, how many trades does it generate a day? Well, I didn't count them, but it's just like it does generate. If you have patience, you will find like several trades. Like today, there were trades on Euro AUD first, and then the AUD USD. There was trades on the GBP USD. So you will find several trades. Yes.
What's the strike rate with this? What's the strike rate with this strategy at the moment? Do you know?
Well, it's very high actually. It's like more than 80%. So it's and the stop loss is actually very, very tight. So it's like a very good strategy. Yeah.
Very, very good. Very good.
I'm managing accounts. So if you are interested, feel free to contact me. But the minimum is $10,000. So and the performance fee is 35%. So if anybody wants managed accounts, also you are welcome.
So you manage the account using the same strategy?
The same strategy, the same trades, everything the same.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking at purchasing the indicator.
You can take the indicator, you can download it, you can see these videos to see how to use it, and feel free to contact me by email, ask me anything you want.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. Any more questions, guys? Anybody has any questions? Okay, so thank you for coming, and I hope that you have been able to benefit from this brief presentation, and I hope you profitable trading, guys. Yeah, Eric, do you have any question? Okay, go ahead, man. Mic is muted. Why is it muted?
Yeah, I struggle to unmute mine a bit about it.
Okay. Okay, can you now?
Yes, thank you very much.
You are welcome, no problems.
I tried to unmute it myself, but it didn't work.
Okay, no problem.
Can you go back to the graph and explain a little bit how you use the Ikimochu or whatever it was called again? How do you look at it?
Yeah, the Ishimoku cloud is just a normal indicator. It's present in all the MetaTrader 4. The thing is that I disable everything except the cloud. I just want to see the cloud. I use the Ishimoku usually when I have a 1 to 500 leverage and a small account that I want to grow it like 500% in one day. The way I go ahead is that when I get the buy signal from this area, which should be under the middle of the Bollinger Band, and then I will have a lot of trades here, like. And when it goes above the Ishimoku cloud, I add here. You know what I mean? I like add more aggressive. So I try to add as much as I can. But usually these things can be done with like small accounts. 100, 1000, you can grow it in like 500% in one day just by reaching the target, which is the up of the Bollinger Band. But I don't do this with big accounts like the one I showed you, 300, 400,000. I don't need to do that.
Okay, so you use it, let's say, as a continuation pattern.
Exactly. Yeah, you add to the, you know, a scale up. You know, you have heard of the term average down. So I don't use the average down in this strategy. I use average up. So I scale up. I try to add to the winners and let them run and reach the target and like take a home run, like a snowball effect.
Okay, you just mentioned the Bollinger Bands. Last week we briefly talked, and then I also mentioned the Donchian bands.
Yeah, this is the Donchian. The Donchian, I use it for the probabilities. So because it has a 79%, I took the trade. So if it doesn't have like the 80%, around 80% probability of reaching the target, I wouldn't even consider it. So since it has the 80%, then I went and looked at the 1 hour chart for possible areas of interest. So I need that after I see the 80%, I need that it has a retracement target. The retracement target for me is based on the smart money principles, which are based on the 50% of the candle, like the last down candle here. Like there was this and there was this. So there were two possibilities. Now, when it went to this first one, it didn't give us a buy arrow. This signal, this buy arrow, it didn't trigger here. So this is why we have to wait for the until it tested the second one. So this arrow, it saved us, stop out here. So we just took the right one from the one which was below. So it gave us the arrow from this one. So it tested this one, and then it went up. So we had what we wanted. You know what I mean?
Okay. Perhaps you can show again the Donchian table, please.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Okay. So we're now a few hours after the start of your entry, and we see this table. Now, the probabilities that we see in the table, is that for the current moment or for 1 hour ago or half a day ago? How should you interpret?
Like the last, this is the 79% it will reach this target. Now, since it...
Yes. Sorry. Is that 79% at this moment or a few hours ago or a day ago?
Whenever it was triggered, when this was triggered. So it was triggered like 4 or 5 hours ago, but I would not take the trade until there is a retracement. This is what I'm trying to say. I don't like take the trade just based on the Donchian table. I don't care about the table alone. This table is just to tell me that there is a possibility of a trade. After the possibility of 80%, then I go to the 1 hour, the Donchian channel, finish. I don't care about it anymore. Once it gives me 80%, now I have to go to the 1 hour and wait for the retracement to happen. I would not buy the trade here. No way. I don't care to make the 20 pips. I don't need them.
No. So if you would like to take a second trade at this moment, how would you view that table at this moment?
No, finish now. It's done. It did the retracement and it did the target. Now it's like what? It's like 10 pips away from the ultimate target to liquidate. So it's not worth it. Like 7 pips. Even.
Yeah. So if you would like to place an additional trade at a total different pair.
Now there is no possibility for trades.
Sorry, come again.
Now you can't take a trade. Now it's finished. Now it's, the entry was here. It's not here. Here I only add if I have trades here. I don't take a trade here like a new one. No.
Yeah. So let's say an hour ago, if you would then pull up the chart and you would view the total market as a whole on the Donchian table, whatever you call it.
No. The Donchian, this is based on 4 hours only. I only care about the 4 hours. I don't take the 1 hour. I don't take the, this is only on 4 hours.
Okay, so what we see in this table is at the present situation, and if at this moment you would like to consider another trade, how would you
another
know?
trade, not now, in the morning. I wait until the European session to look at the probabilities. Now I don't really need to look at anything because now it's too late.
It's like it's too late in the trading day, huh?
Yeah, it's too late in the trading day. Now it's like past the mid. I mean, we are around like mid US session. What kind of movement do you expect?
Yeah, I see that. Okay, so we can take a look at this table early in the morning. That is our morning, the European morning, correct?
European morning. Yes, this is usually what I do. I look. I mean, you can even look before the European, like 1-2 hours before. It's no problem. I mean, it's just that I don't trade after the mid of the US session because many times after the mid session in the US, the market just either goes sideways or starts to do some retracement. There is no point of trading.
No, that's right. Yeah. Hey, and we have a time difference with the UK. So what is the UK opening time at this period? London, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, London Open, I think it's like, I mean, you mean like what time is it? I don't get the question.
What time does London open?
It's just after the European session, 1 hour. So I think one opens at
8 o'clock
like broker time. One opens at 9, and like in my broker's time, CAT +2. One opens at 9, the other opens at 10, I think.
Yeah. Tony, I heard you say something.
Yeah, 8 o'clock UK time.
Okay, so that's 9 o'clock continental.
Yeah, it's not like, it's not going to be like, it's not, it doesn't really matter too much like that. What matters is that in the morning before the market opens is you need to, it's not like exact thing, you know?
Yeah.
You need the retracement, you need the percentage, you need the retracement, you need the signal, and then you just go in. This is what I,
Very interesting. Okay, so if you would like to go for, let's say, you know, if the probability looks good and you would like to entertain 3 parallel trade entries, I guess, take profit 1 and 2 and 3. So you must start 3 separate trades.
You can if you want. I don't usually like with this system. I usually like take one trade and just be aggressive on it. It's just that the probability of winning is so high that I prefer to make like 300-400% in one day. If it's a small account or like 100.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's good enough. If you can do that nicely each day out of each working.
Even if I lose one day, I mean, I know that I'm making it like 4 times out of 5 times per week, let's say. So what's the problem? I mean, if 4 times you make 300%. $100 every time you make it like $900, and one time you lose the $100. So it's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but in principle, if you would like to start, let's say, or would like to take the probability of trying to reach take profit 2 and 3, then you have no option. You have to take 2 or 3 trades. That is correct.
Well, I don't work. I mean, these are not my targets. Like target profit 2 and 3. My target is just the top of the Bollinger Band. This is my target. I'm not waiting for the, I mean, these are giving me direction and they're giving me probability, but my real target is just the top of the Bollinger Band. I don't need more than this.
Okay.
You know, at the end of the day, we want to make money and get out. This is what we want.
And this is easier this way.
Yeah, at least I know that this is my target here. It's the up of the Bollinger Band. I don't need more than this.
Yeah. Okay, well, very interesting. Thank you, Ihab.
You are welcome.
Sorry, in terms of the entry, what chart are you always using the 15-minute chart to get your entries?
Excuse me, can you please come again?
You were using the 4-hour from the Donchian channel. You then went to the 1-hour chart to look for the retracement.
1-hour chart is for the entries, exactly. I take my, it's based on the smart money principles. I take the midpoint for the, this is the retracement. So what I was, what I look for is when I have this pattern, bullish, bearish, bullish, I break the up, then the last bearish candle, I need the 50% from the open to the low. Now, if this will not trigger a buy candle, like the one, this one, like a buy arrow, then I will just forget it and wait for the second one, the second potential zone. This was the last bearish candle before the up move here. So for me, this is a potential line, you know, it's like not even a big zone, it's just a line. So it has to be triggered, it has to be touched. So either
where
this
do you
one
look for your
or
arrow?
this
Do you
one.
look for your arrow on the 1 hour or on the 30
No,
minute?
the arrow is on the 15 minutes because
All right, you always look for the arrow on the 15 minute.
I look for the arrow on the 15 minutes, but
Okay,
I look for
perfect.
the zones on the 1 hour. So I need that
Perfect.
it will retrace on the 1 hour, and then I go for the 15 minute to take the trade.
Perfect. Thank you. That's
All
clear.
right. Is it clear?
Yeah, very clear. Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah,
excellent.
thank you.
Okay, guys,
Great.
thank you very much for coming, and keep well. All right.
Sorry,
Yes.
do you offer a signal service with this indicator?
Well, maybe I will offer in the future if I get enough interest. Then I will offer in the future. Yes.
Very good.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Welcome,
Very good
guys.
stuff.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye bye.